Well, that's the Peobaireachd competition finished, and we've got a quick break now before we go back into the March to Spain reel. So we thought we'd take the opportunity to have a quick word with Roddy MacLeod. How's it been for you today so far, Roddy?
Mixed sort of feelings really. It's a bit of nerves and pleased to get the Peobaireachd over and done with and get through that. And it's nice to sort of come up here and see so many people, familiar faces, knowledgeable people, and so yeah, it's been great.
It's always a special day.
It's a very special day in the piping calendar. It's really the highlight of the year for a solo piper to get here, you know. So I think when you get here, despite the job that has to be done and the nerves, I think you have to really sit back and enjoy it also.
Yeah, and do you get the opportunity to sit back and enjoy any of it?
I did, because I was 9th on in the Peobaireachd today, and so that's quite a long time after the start of the competition. So I sat in and listened to about 4 of the competitors in the morning, and so that was quite nice and enjoyable, and I think it's been a really great standard today. So
I think it was Ian K. MacDonald said to me just last night that somebody told him years ago that in order to relax yourself, you should always go into the hall and listen out for one really good performance.
Yeah, I think there might be something in that. I think just to be in the environment that you're going to play and sort of feel the ambience and get used to seeing the audience there and imagining yourself on the stage, I think it's all part of the mental preparation. And I think that, you know, I suppose if you're listening to the other guys playing, it informs you about how much you might need to raise your game on the day, you know. Well,
I mean, that's interesting, because if you hear something that is a really good performance, does it add an extra layer of stress because you know that you're just going to have to go and do that much better yourself?
Yeah, well, I think I don't know stress, but it certainly makes you aware that the competition's on and that you need to be at your best and, you know, really sort of focus your mind.
44 years now this competition has been going, and it doesn't seem to get tired at all. It seems to get bigger and better every year.
Yeah, I think it's noticeable in just the past few years that the audience is growing, and I wonder if the live stream actually is a great contributor to that, because I know that there are many people watching it in countries around the world that have said to me, I definitely want to be there next year, and I can see them here in the past few years. And today the hall is absolutely jam-packed from the beginning, so it seems to be going from strength to strength. Yeah,
because there's always that worry when you live stream something that it might make people stay at home rather than come along. But your experience is the opposite to that.
It is the opposite. We worried, I think, in year 1 it might be like that, but I think in year 1 of the live stream there was really inclement weather as well.
That's right.
And so I think that in year 2 the audience grew, the weather was better, and I think that it's really expanded. And I know from first-hand experience, I've talked to German people, Austrian people, people from Singapore that have said because of the live stream they made the journey here.
Really?
Yeah.
Excellent. And you've probably got an hour and a half or so before you play in the March to Spain reel. What are you going to do between now and then?
It usually involves pacing up and down the corridor and looking into the complimentary bar where everybody else is drinking, wishing I could be in there with them. But half an hour before, just getting the pipes warmed up and just trying to stabilise them and practice bits and pieces without tiring myself out. You know, at my age, Fergus, you've got to be careful.
And I was surprised to hear John Wilson saying that he could see your wife Margaret in the hall before you played the Peobaireachd, because I don't think she normally goes in to listen, does she?
No, I'm surprised to hear that actually. Normally she would be a little bit nervous and sort of feel a bit happier outside. But
to be fair, I think John was wrong. I think she was outside, but it was just it was interesting that he said that. Yeah. So you got a wee bit of relaxing before the next part of the afternoon.
I just try and turn my mind now to light music and you know, just try and enjoy it really.
And then once the light music's finished, you turn your mind to Cayley.
I would turn my mind to a large Balvenie, I think.
Good man.
Would be the first thing, and then we'll take it from there.
Excellent. Roddy, thanks very much for talking to us.
Thanks, Fergus.
That's great. So we'll be starting again for the March to Spain reel in about 5 or 10 minutes, back in the hall. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Cheers.